Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. This time we're going to give you top 10 upcoming comedy anime from spring 2020. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to get the notification for our new videos. Here is the list. Number 10 is Girl to Kyouryuu. Girl to Kyouryuu is an anime adaptation from manga with the same name made by Moriko Mori and Kota Tomimura. This anime will be animated by Studio Space Neko Company and Kamikaze Doka and will be directed by Jun Aoki. This anime tells a story about Kaede, a Kyouryuu who picks up a dinosaur and begins living with it. The short comedy depicts their daily lives together as the dinosaur consumes human food, watches TV, and enjoys fashionable things. This begins the story of a girl and a dinosaur cohabiting that transcend time. Girl to Kyouryuu will be premiered in Japan on April 5, 2020. Number 9 is Houkago Teibou Nisshi. Houkago Teibou Nisshi is an anime adaptation from manga with the same name made by Yasuyuki Kosaka. This anime will be animated by Studio Dokakobo and directed by Takaharu Okuma. This anime tells a story about Hina Tsurugi and her group of the 3 other female high school students. Hina is an indoor-oriented girl who likes crafts and moves to a seaside town to continue with her high school education. She meets upperclassman Kyouryuu as she walks along an embankment and joins the mysterious embankment club. Hina dislikes sea creatures, but she fishes with her fellow club members and eats their catches. She gradually starts to appreciate the appeal of the ocean. Houkago Teibou Nisshi anime will be premiered in April 2020 without the exact date for now. Number 8 is Nami Kiitekure. Nami Kiitekure is an anime adaptation from manga with the same name made by Hiroaki Samura. This anime will be animated by Studio Sunrise and directed by Tatsuma Minamikawa. Nami Kiitekure takes place in Sapporo, Hokkaido. One night, our heroine Minare Kota spills her heartbroken woes to a radio station worker she meets while out drinking one night. The next day, she hears a recording of her pitiful grumbling being played live over the air. Minari storms into the station in a rage, only to then be duped by the station director into doing an impromptu talk show explaining her harsh dialogue. With just one recording, the many eccentric facets of Minari's life begin to pull every which direction as she falls even deeper into the world of Reijou. Nami Kiitekure anime will premiere on April 3, 2020. Number 6 is Kakushigoto. Kakushigoto is an anime adaptation from manga with the same name made by Koji Kumeta. This anime will be animated by IG Studio and directed by Yuta Murano. The cast members for this anime include Hiroshi Kamiya as Kakushigoto, Rie Takahashi as Hime Goto, Takuya Shiro as Aogushiji, Kiyono Yasuno as Rasuna Sumita, Ayane Sakura as Amika Kei, and Ayumu Murase as Kakeru Kashi. This anime tells a story about Kakushigoto, an artist who draws a somewhat vulgar manga and tries to hide it for the sake of his daughter Hime. The manga's comedy focuses on the daily life of a family with a manga artist. Kakushigoto anime itself will premiere on April 2, 2020. Number 5 is Tsugu Tsugumomo. Tsugu Tsugumomo is the second season of Tsugumomo anime that aired from April 2017 to June 2017. Tsugumomo itself is an anime adaptation from manga with the same name made by Yoshikazu Hamada. This anime will still be animated by Zero G and directed by Ryouichi Kuraya. The cast members from the previous season will reprise their role in this new anime. For you who do not watch the first season, this anime tells a story about Kazuya Kogami, who has never gone without his mother's obi after her death. The scent of cherry blossoms infused into it helps him through his day, but he never expected it to save his life, becoming a beautiful kimono-clad girl who calls herself an artifact spirit. Her name is Kiriha, Tsukumogami of the Chess, who naturally moves in with him as he is her owner. Throw in Chisato, his bespectacled friend and overprotective older sister who wants to take a bath with him, a busty priestess, a seductive sorceress named Kokurasetai, and Kazuya's life has just gotten a lot more interesting. Tsugu Tsugumomo will premiere in Japan on April 5, 2020. Number 4 is Fruits Basket's second season. It is the second season of Fruits Basket anime that aired from April 2019 to September 2019 with a total had 25 episodes. This anime will still be animated by TMS Entertainment Studio with Yoshihide Ibata as the director. The cast members for Toru Honda, Yuki-sama, Shigure-sama, and Kyo-sama have been confirmed to reprise their roles in the sequel. For you who do not watch the first season, this anime tells a story about Toru Honda, who has always been fascinated by the story of the Chinese zodiac that her beloved mother told her as a child. However, a sudden family tragedy changes her life, and subsequent circumstances leave her all alone. Toru is now forced to live in a tent, but little does she know that her temporary home resides on the private property of the esteemed Soma family. Stumbling upon their home one day, she encounters Shigure, an older Soma cousin, and Yuki, the prince of her school. Toru explains that she lives nearby, but the Somas eventually discover her well-kept secret of being homeless when they see her walking back to her tent one night. Things start to look up for Toru as they kindly offer to take her in after hearing about her situation. But soon after, she is caught up in a fight between Yuki and his hot-tempered cousin Kyouryuu. While trying to stop them, she learns that the Soma family has a well-kept secret of their own. Whenever they are hugged by a member of the opposite sex, they transform into the animals of the Chinese zodiac. With this new revelation, Toru will find that living with the Somas is an unexpected adventure filled with laughter and romance. Fruits Basket second season will be premiered in Japan on April 7, 2020. Number 3 is Yahari Oreno Seishun Love Comedy wa Machigatteiru. It is the third season of Yahari Oreno Seishun Love Comedy wa Machigatteiru anime. The first season itself aired from April 2013 to June 2013, and the second season aired from April 2015 to June 2015, with each season had total 13 episodes. This anime will still be made by Phil Studio and will premiere on April 9, 2020 late at night. The cast members for Hachiman, Yukino, Yui, and Iroha have been confirmed to reprise their roles in the third season. Nagiyanagi is returning to perform the opening theme song, and Saori Hayami and Nao Toyama are performing the ending song as their respective characters Yukino Yukunoshita and Yui Yuigahama. The story for this anime itself will cover the story's ending of the novel. For you who never watched this anime, it tells a story about Hachiman Hikigaya, a student in Sobu High School who is a cynical loner due to his traumatic past experiences in his social life. This eventually led him to developing a set of dead fish eyes and a twisted personality similar to that of a petty criminal. Believing that the concept of youth is a lie made up by the youngsters who face their failures in denial, he turns in an essay that criticizes the exact mentality of youths. Irritated by the submission, his homeroom teacher, Suzuka Hiratsuka, forces him to join the Volunteer Service Club, a club that assists students to solve their problems in life, hoping that helping other people would change his personality. However, Yukino Yukunoshita, the most beautiful girl in school, is surprisingly the sole member of the club and a loner, albeit colder and smarter than Hikigaya. Their club soon expands when Yui Yuigahama joins them after being helped with her plight, and they begin to accept more requests. With his status quo as a recluse, Hikigaya attempts to solve problems in his own way, but his method may prove to be a double-edged sword. Number 2 is Otome game no Hametsu flag shika nai Akuyaku Reijou ni Tensei shiteshimatta. This is an anime adaptation from light novel with the same name made by Nami Hidaka and Satoru Yamaguchi. This anime will be animated by Silverlink Studio and directed by Keisuke Inoue. This anime tells a story about 8-year-old Katarina Claes, who is the only daughter of a duke, living her life peacefully and without incident until she hits her head on a rock, and then remembers that she is not actually the duke's daughter. She used to be an otaku who died on her way to school after spending the previous night playing Fortune Lover, her favorite Otome game. After noticing that her current surroundings seem oddly familiar, she is shocked to discover that she has been reincarnated into the world of Fortune Lover as the villainess. The villainess in the game usually wins up dead or exiled, so Katarina decides to use her knowledge of the game and its roots to avoid any bad situations. But is it even possible for the villainess to reach a good ending? Find out in this reverse harem rom-com led by everybody's favorite villainess. Otome game no Hametsu flag Shikanai Akuyaku Reijou ni Tensei Shiteshimatta will premiere on April 5, 2020. Number 1 is Kaguya-sama wa Kokurasetai Tensai-tachi no Renai Zunousen. It is the sequel from Kaguya-sama wa Kokurasetai Tensai-tachi no Renai Zunousen anime that aired from January 2019 to March 2019 with a total had 12 episodes. It is an anime adaptation from manga with the same name made by Akazaka. This anime will still be animated by A1 Picture Studio and directed by Mamoru Hatakeyama. For you who do not watch the first season, this anime takes place at the renowned Seishun Academy. Miyuki Shirogane and Kaguya Shinomiya are the student body's top representatives. Ranked the top student in the nation and respected by peers and mentors alike, Miyuki serves as the student council president. Alongside him, the vice president Kaguya, the eldest daughter of the wealthy Shinomiya family, excels in every field imaginable. They are the envy of the entire student body, regarded as the perfect couple. However, despite both having already developed feelings for each other, neither are willing to admit them. The first the conflict loses and will be looked down upon and will be considered the lesser. With their honor and pride at stake, Miyuki and Kaguya are both equally determined to be the one to emerge victorious on the battlefield of love. This anime will premiere on April 11, 2020. Those are the top 10 upcoming comedy anime from spring 2020. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.